Welcome back, friend arenas, to Dergy be playing Persona 5 Strikers. This freaking music is very, very mood-setting, let me tell you what, friends. I wonder what all that splashy sound is. I think it's just, like, shadows? I wonder if it's, like, a bug, but maybe not. Either way, moving this way. I love smashing through the windows. I'm sorry, Makoto. Hug. She's screwed.
Maybe the best way to put it is, we all have our strengths and our weaknesses.
Many Makoto huggle. Again, not too fond of, oh my god, I'm scared, even though I'm the bravest person in this place. Well, I don't know about in this group. I don't know. Okay, well, clearly not bravest in situations like this, but I guess maybe brave wasn't the right word to begin with, but it kind of... She actually is really brave and fearless when it comes to anything that isn't, like, spooky in nature like this. Like, it really just feels like it's supposed to be an endearing character trait so that Japanese men can find her cute when I just want to find her hot, and I think that's my problem with it. Anyway.
It's over.
That was a quick one. Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
The RNG gods smile upon us. All clear.
I can see
Nothing to worry
it.
about here, I think.
Yeah, I love this riff, dude.
Focus.
God damn. I love how fucking atmospheric. It's like dread-filled, like epic. Like, what the fuck is this place and what happened here? And this is like this crescendo of like badassery here. It's like, it feels like determination almost. It's interesting. I love music
Another
and just
tape
the
recorder.
feelings it can evoke.
That makes
It's
the
so
third
amazing.
one.
There's a chance these things could have clues about
And
the
video
Islander's
games
desires.
for a lot of the same reasons and other
Even that
reasons.
voice Sophie's hearing.
Video games are so awesome for so many reasons, and evoking feelings is certainly one of them. God damn, I love games so much.
Yeah,
This
we
game's
should
really,
listen to it.
really solidifying a lot of the reasons why for me. And I'm sure other people have different reasons for everything, which is an amazing part of being a human being, but yeah. Oh god. Shuzo went absolutely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs at some point. Which makes a lot of sense that I bet it has to do with what happened to this place. But I'm wondering if there even is anyone here anymore. Because it seems so dilapidated and abandoned, we haven't seen one human being yet. I'm really curious, man.
That is not good. It was a few eggs short of a scramble, huh?
Hand over the desires? Oh, not just the locals, but my own as well? So that's why I was named the test monarch.
Monarch?
He planned on turning me into just another puppet.
Who's... oh, he. Who's he? I bet he is that CEO guy. Calling that right now.
I can't believe I fell for it. Just
CEO of
some pathetic
Medivh.
clown dancing at his fingertips. But he is not going to win. He can't take this from me.
So, you know, okay, so a couple things don't seem to add up here. I'm sure it will all add up at some point. I'm sure. I trust Atlas to make sense of at least their overarching plot and the things they drive home the most. They were pretty good at doing that. But it's just, I'm just curious. Lavenza mentioned a she, some being that lives here. I have a feeling that that being is Sophie, or like a copy of Sophie, or something. Because she felt called, and it sounded like her own voice, so that's interesting. So I'm wondering about that. And I thought that whatever was pulling his strings was this female being, but clearly not. It's some guy, and I have a feeling that that some guy is the CEO of Medivh. But, you know, that's just speculation, but like, who else could it be at this point?
My desire is mine. I refuse to simply give it up.
Dude, it sounds messed up.
Yeah, he really wasn't in his right mind.
He kept talking about his desire being taken. Just what has been going on here?
We'll only find out if we keep going. I can still hear the voice.
I think it's the CEO of Medici and he wants to control everyone. Basically. I think he used Shujo. Again, this is all just speculation, but it makes sense to me that it's the CEO of Medici that did this, and he used Shujo to make this happen, you know,
Right, you know.
for like...
Expert on not thinking.
What's that?
Pretty good advice there.
Listen to the... Hey, shut up!
Okay. Like, we're gonna say it condescendingly, but I think he made a good point if you take away the condescension, because acting on intuition instead of thought is extremely helpful sometimes, and Ryuji has really made that clear at a lot of points where he just acts when he needs to, and it's very helpful. And oftentimes he's good at helping us not overthink
There's a
things and
shadow
just do what we
nearby.
need to do,
Be careful.
from what he says. He's a very valuable member of the team for that. Which is why it pisses me off that he's a bit of a joke character, that I hate that in general. I've never liked that. The whole, oh, this character is made to be joked about, or they just get joked about by everyone. I hate that. Leave him alone.
See it.
Okay, one of these 2D platforming sections again that are pretty janky, honestly. Because this game was obviously not meant to be a 2D platforming. The game's engine, I mean, was obviously not meant for games like this. It just feels a little janky. It always has. It feels a little bit like they're trying to force a 2D game, a 3D game to be 2D, and that is exactly what they're doing. And it just feels weird. I'd rather these sections not exist, because they just don't feel good to me. I love some 2D platforming games, but this doesn't feel good to me. Oh well, it's over now. I'm kind of autopiloting at this point, by the way. If I miss some things, oh well. Honestly, I don't really care about the level, about the alert level, because, like, I'm destroying everything that I come across. I think it's because I'm just over-leveled. I haven't even needed to grab items, like, at all. Alright.
Is everyone alright?
Yes, Dergy is Gucci. Okay, where's that chest I saw? Apparently there's a chest here. Where is it?
Looks like the alarm triggered its locking mechanism. How lame.
Oh, oh, wait. Oh, that's right! Okay, it's up there. I don't know how to... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, you probably have to jump from here, right? Wait, what? Is there enemies over there? Or is it... I think that's a bug, whatever... Okay, so... Hold on a second. Don't I have, like, items that lower it? By the way, there's bond points, too, and I'm just accumulating bond points at the ass, but I don't really want to spend them. I want to fucking unravel this plot point. Like, I don't want to sit here and spend bond points for a few minutes. I want to advance the story. I'll do that later. And frankly, I might really start putting it off because I clearly haven't really needed many boons right now. Wait, hold on, though. I just realized, is there something that, like, decreases alarm level or something? Okay, so there are more levels. I wonder how many more jails there are. I really do. Because there's still definitely some locked things. Even more bond points. Clearly, I don't need that because I'm just sitting here not spending them. Do I just go ahead and do this right now anyway? No, I'm going to half-ass it. I'm gonna not really think at all. and I'm probably gonna regret my decision in some form. So, not right now. I'm pretty sure there's quite a bit more game after this. I don't know how much more. I'm guessing at least like 1 or 2 or 3 more palaces. I have no idea though, man. But, alright. What was I doing? I was gonna look at items. Wasn't there like an item or something that, like decreased my, like the alarm level? Wasn't there something like that? Yeah, here we go. That was all those I have. I need to start buying more of those. Can I now open the chest? Oh no, not quite, still. Alright. I could come back for that. I probably will. I'll come back for that when I'm doing side quests in here. Because there's no fucking way that there's not at least another loop. And the game will probably make it extremely clear when the point of no return is. It's probably not this dungeon. There's no way there's not at least one more dungeon. I have a feeling there might only be one more, because this is like... This feels like a really climactic point in the story, so I have no idea. I don't feel like there's too much game left. We'll see, I guess.
Oh boy, that one looks dangerous. Super powerful. On your toes, guys.
Alright, so... Mini-boss time? Yep, mini-boss time.
Powerful, but it's weak to plus attack. I'm giving divine punishment. It's that Joker.
Switch out.
Okay, got it. This is it. The enemy shot. Send it off with a nuclear attack. I'll use my percent.
By the way, would you weak to anything light? You don't even have to find weaknesses in this game, which, you know, seems a little cheaty to me, but that's just because I've played 5 so much, but it makes sense. Do I have Sophie in the party? Yes, so...
Come out. Go.
I'm gonna start not really using the Moss skills unless, you know, unless I'm far away from something, but I tend to not have to be. So, you know, it's just more SP for not really much, because it doesn't do any more damage, right? So it's like, you know, it seems a little moot in this game, the way that they've implemented it. Alright. Oof. Sophie got pwnage, but thankfully I have all sorts of stuff around. I need to start buying more items, probably, because the game's probably going to get harder. More bond points and stuff would probably help, but unless I, like, keep dying to anything more other than bosses, I probably won't care much more about the... the game mechanics I know I'm still ignoring to a degree. I don't have to, but I want to just experience the story and stuff. The game's really easy if you're just kind of half-assing it like I tend to do in general, to just kind of, like, constantly be doing the wrong thing, but still, like, clearly, like, I'm pretty sure I'm not on easy difficulty, I'm, like, on the normal difficulty, but I think I'm so over-leveled at this point that I've made the game a joke, at least for now, but again, I will try my best to keep actually increasing my skill level. And, well, how I play also depends pretty heavily oftentimes on, like, how I feel and generally how my brain is at the moment. So, we'll see, man. Magarula. Yeah, okay, so... Go ahead and replace Magaru. I'm sure I'll find, like, reasons to use the Moss skills. Like, you know, bigger area of effect will probably just encompass more enemies if there's a huge group. That's probably the main reason you'd use these. But they don't seem like the most useful things in the world. I really feel like there really hasn't been many, if any, groups that have been large enough for that either, so there's that, too.
I've done such a terrible thing.
Oof. Yeah, I have a feeling that something, like, really bad happened here. Oh, boy.
The penitentiary system is nothing like you told me.
Yeah.
It's not made to save humanity.
I had a feeling I think I didn't end up finishing this thought earlier, but what I was saying was, I'm thinking it's a CEO of Medivh, like I said, and what he probably told Shuzo in order to do his bidding, basically, was this is supposed to save humanity, but it's probably meant so he can control people.
It sounds much weaker than before.
He's going to control everyone. Even the monarchs. All of humanity. Nothing more than slaves. That was the secret purpose of this project. Even my own desire will be seized at any moment now. But as long as I still have it, I can put an end to this myself.
What happened? What did he do? And what did he do that was so terrible? Did he kill himself here? I don't know, man.
Controlling even the monarchs?
I don't know what that director dude was going on about, but he definitely lost his shit by the end there.
I dread to consider what he meant by putting an end to this.
Yeah, same, Makoto. That's what I was fixated on, too. Again,
What is
just
it,
she and
Sophie?
I are on the same wavelengths so often. It's a huge reason why I love her so much.
I can hear that voice again.
For real?
Love Mimi. Yeah, what is this voice?
I have
So
no
curious.
doubt this is the same voice. It's coming from that direction.
All right, that direction we go. The enemy's on high alert. Try not to do anything
Okay, yeah,
careless.
that's just a wall as far as the game's concerned. But it's a door to make this place look bigger than it actually is in gameplay, which is a nice immersion thing. Man, this place looked really twisted here. It's like, you know, again, it looks like an evil scientist laboratory. It really does at this point. I wonder why it's all ruined, too. Maybe to add to the dready feeling? I'm not sure, man. Or maybe that is symbolism for something else. Like that it failed or something? I don't know. Or, I don't know if this did fail, though. I think that's clearly not true. Because the monarchs were controlled until we, undid that. Move south and register the checkpoint.
Now then.
Do I do bond point stuff now? No, I mean, I only had to heal Sophie a little bit, and that boss, the boss was a joke. Like, when I actually get to the boss of this place, I will do bond points, I will do gear, I will, you know, do all that stuff. Until then, though.
Ooh, this may be relevant to my interests.
It's a shadow.
Or,
Careful, everyone.
not even the boss, if there is a trauma cell in this one, I will, I'll definitely gear up before then, actually. Before I go do that.
Someone looks happy. Was that not a challenge?
Let's move on.
It's no use. It won't open. We'll have to come back when they're not on high alert.
Unless I don't have the option for some reason. I don't remember how the drama cells work and how they get let into. Maybe it is best to gear up before then. I don't know.
I'll just add this.
Whee! Okay, yeah, that's where I needed to go. God, the shadows look so twisted now. That must be symbolism, right? Like, for how effed up these test subjects were because of Emma, like the poor islanders.
Facing less enemies. Let's finish this.
But yeah, this plot's really grabbing me by the balls,
An
man.
easy
It's
win,
awesome.
don't you think?
It's
Oh,
really
nice.
intriguing.
Keep it
It's
up.
spookier than I ever thought it was possible. Really, in a Persona game. There's some dark, spooky stuff in every Persona game, but it's like, I don't know, not really like this, I feel like. Yeah, okay, I've just gotta go move along these rails, which means I've gotta wait for that to come back. Yeah. And that's a long boy. Like my penis. What? I'm sorry. But, yeah, I just gotta... It's still over there, unless... Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, it's coming back, finally. But yeah, that is a way to wait, which... I'm not sure if I like that in a gameplay sense, but it's not like it's the biggest wait in the goddamn universe or anything. But having to wait for that in case it's on the other side when you finally realize that you need to go over there, in my case. And also, I bet there's some secret places to jump to get, like, chests or something. In fact, I bet that might have been over there, because I see a chest over there. Like, I'm pretty sure you would not... yeah, you would absolutely not get to it this way. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can get to the chest.
It's a shadow. Stay alert.
Where's that chest? Oh, there it is. But it also could just be on the ground. No, I see it. I have to go into that area, so we're not even there yet. Okay, cool. I think I see it. It's down there. So yeah, we haven't even gotten there yet. Yeah, there it is. So never mind. Yeah, all I need to do is just go around that way. So I'm still getting to the chest. It wasn't even anywhere near where I thought it was. I mean, it was in the same area, but it looked to me like it was like, you know, on the wall, and that to me indicated that it must have been on one of those like raised platforms, right? That's what I was confused about. But it's so close to the wall, that's why it looks like that on the map. That's what confused me. Also, looking at the map now, I don't know why I thought that that line would allow me to jump to that. I'm not 100% sure. But hey. And by line, I mean, you know, riding on that particular hook. But anyway. Where kissed me. We can just murder, she saw. Any boss one even. There's quite a few of those here. I bet this is getting pretty close to the end of the place. And look at this, we just murdered this one and we didn't even heal anyone. I feel like that other mini-boss was a lot more of a thing. It had more health. It was more of like an actual checkpoint of like skill or ability or what have you. Or in my case, probably just sheer stats. More or less, anyway. Considering Dia is definitely like out of the picture here. I keep, you know, like, should I get rid of the healing stuff first? Because now I have like 3 healing skills and one of them's definitely redundant. But, you know.
Shadow's here. Be careful, everyone.
But, well, I know exactly what I'll replace later then.
Okay, time to go to work. Okay, here goes.
Or was it just 2? Or maybe I did that wrong. Either way, I'm sure it'll be fine. If I made a little gameplay mistake, it's definitely not as much of a oh boy as it might be in, like, a Persona game. Especially prior to 5, which is not this. And by a Persona game, I mean, like, the turn-based RPG actual Persona formula. And by prior to 5, I'm sure you understand what I mean, because every game prior to 5 was so much harder, in general. At least in my experience of playing 5 on normal. If I jacked it up to the highest difficulty, probably would have a pretty bad time. But, you know, I don't want to have a bad time. But one of these days I will play those old Atlas games anyway, and I won't have a bad time because I will be careful not to let my emotions get to me about difficulty and about, you know, hitting the fail. Because that will happen. I want to show people that you don't have to be frustrated at games. They can be completely enjoyable. It's a mindset thing you have to train, but goddamn is it powerful. Especially for me, it has been.
We can't get this open right now. Unless there's a security mechanism.
The treasure chest is locked. It seems the enemy is too alert. Okay, yeah. I will go back here when I do side questing. There's no way I'm not going to be doing side questing here. Like, if there isn't side questing here, I will kind of be miffed because, like, what? Why? Why wouldn't there be side questing here? Anyway. Wee wee wow 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 wow. By kind of miffed, I mean I'll just kind of, you know, momentarily. And that's the thing, is that always letting that emotion go and not letting it build up and make you hate something or anything like that. And why I don't think, well, I don't think I could hate this game anyway. There's some things about it that I found frustrating, but at this point it's like, oh, cool. Because, you know, I love the game, and I'm also just working on it, so. Alright. Partition glass, then... Ha!
We all did really well.
I agree, Makoto. We're fucking kicking ass. Feels good. Oh, this game. Very, very good. There we go.
Mona, your movement slowed down. Wipe them out. How many left? A little more.
There we are.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Okay, you gotta jump through them if you've already broken the glass. Okay, that's not the way I need to go anyway, I didn't think so.
Sensing any
Like,
shadows just
if you've
yet.
broken the glass in these corridors, that means you're going the wrong way if you're trying to break it, if you're trying to go through those again. Alright. You're going back the way you came.
It's near.
Ooh.
The voice is coming from up ahead.
I have a feeling it has to do with all these monitors. This is probably where she was originally made, as like a part of Emma to help
Why don't we
control
see what
people.
that
That's
is?
my guess right
We'll
now.
be taking this.
But then what happened? Wait, maybe
like we're taking
his
this elevator
maybe
and
his
going
last
further.
resort was Sophie, and putting her in On's jail. Maybe.
Except that it's locked.
And I think he
For
did end up
personnel
killing
only.
himself too. Oof. Again, that seems to be pretty
Leave
heavily
it to me.
hinted at here.
Just a few seconds and I'll hire us all.
Thank you, Oracle. I
Ah.
will protect you, no matter what.
Hack ye. Hacky futaba go hack. She hack good. She hack thing good. Alright. Yeah, everyone's high everything. Let's do it. I say that, and then I do the wrong thing. Everyone's high everything, let's do it. There we go.
Start hacking.
Again, I was right next to the control panel, I activated that. Like, there's a good bit of jank in this game, you know? Oh well. Definitely.
All right, hacking in. Make sure you back me up. Watch my back, everyone. Their attack is great. Wipe them out. Sure know your way around a fight.
Well. I'm literally just gonna stand here, and anything that actually comes at her is dead. And the teammates can get the ones that aren't here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's my strategy for all these now. By the way, Misk. Give me new persona, thank you. Yeah, when they're all really close to her, so. Heck yeah. I imagine that. I love her freaking snark. I love her so much. God damn it. See, this is part of the Makoto I like. And see, she's fighting in this place that she's scared of, and she's fine. And you could also say that as long as she's in combat, it won't affect her. So I shouldn't be angry about it. It's just, I don't know. It just feels like an extraneous, endearing character trait that she didn't need. For me, other people might find it adorable. I just find it kind of annoying. And, like, she should be able to work through that because she's such an emotionally strong person. So, that's my 2 cents on that. That's probably the main other thing that bothers me about it. Is because it just doesn't feel right for her to be such a mentally strong person, but then also have all these irrational fears. That doesn't make sense to me. That she hasn't at least started to work through it. That's my 2 cents on that. Ah. Ah.
Nice.
Okay, now the elevator should be operational. Time for us to find this mystery voice. Heck ye. Anyone feeling wiped out from that fight? We could head back for a bit if anyone thinks it's necessary. If you have any plans to change up the party, please include me. I wish to ascertain the owner of the voice. Okay, yeah. I'll leave that to you, Joker. Okay, so it's saying, hey, you should gear up, so I will go. Which means we need to go. Yeah, okay. It gave us a warning. So I'm gonna go back to this checkpoint here. I kinda wish there was a checkpoint right there, but there ain't, so oh well. Can we...
There's a treasure chest ahead.
Oh hey! Hey, okay, hold on. I'm going to checkpoint back towards the closest one to that other chest and just go ahead and do that unless my security level increases too much before that point, which hopefully it won't. And I'll actually stealth to ensure that
I'm picking up a shadow nearby.
Okay, they're over there, okay. That's right, I have to ride out of here, don't I? Wait, hold on. You can actually jump up there and wait. No, you can't, which is really weird to me. Alright, there we go. I felt like you could, and you should be able to. Maybe you could jump up here and wait, but I don't think that was possible either.
First move is ours.
Hello? Weird. Can't actually do it from here. Either way. That works. Yeah, I'm better and better at using her charge. By the way, I love how her claws look. They're so awesome looking. These specific weapons here. I'm probably gonna end up placing them unless they're just so good that I won't anyway, but we'll see. Alright.
You call that a fight? I nearly fell asleep. All right, no time to waste.
I remember there was a checkpoint around here.
Yep, and there it is right here. Alright, so, first things first, go to other checkpoint. Yeah, it's gonna be Lab North, because it's that one over there. On the left side there, in that 2D section. Or I guess, yeah, it's more accurately a 2.5D section, because you can still move 3D, and also, like, the graphics themselves are 3D, but, like, the gameplay is 2.5D. And it just seems pretty janky for this game to have that stuff there. Right, that's my opinion. I'd rather that not be there and rather just be 3D, but that is me. I also prefer this style of gameplay anyway, so that's probably just me thinking in that direction too, or at least feeling in that direction, not really thinking about it. And that is a lot. I think part of the reason I defend Ryuji so much is because I really identify with him in the... honestly, in sort of the monkey brain that he has, that I also would say that I have. I am a lot more intuitive and a lot less logical. And I think there are important places in all of society. You know, there are really good roles everyone can play, regardless of how intuitive or smart they are. And I think that having high intuition is really good for being a YouTuber, for being an entertainer in a lot of ways, because you're pretty in tune to people's emotions and how to, you know, or at least like emotions themselves and what to do in creating things that makes it the most impactful and good kind of work, I would say. Because of my intuition, I just feel like I know when I've got something alright. And then I expand on it, and then usually people seem to agree. The people that I end up showing it to, which there's going to be more and more of that, because I'm finally... And YouTube is a huge part of why this is, but I'm finally really getting somewhere with my self-confidence. Because I've been locked up in my parents' house more... I don't know about locked up. I haven't literally been a shut-in. I get outside sometimes, but it's... But it's like...
Well, that's a nice surprise.
I've been kind of hiding from the very idea of getting another job after a lot of failures of, you know, a lot of being fired for essentially being incompetent. So, yeah. For a long time, I was very convinced that I couldn't do anything worthwhile. Like, that there was no point in trying to learn anything or to get outside my comfort zone because I just wasn't capable of anything significant. And I'm finally past that, which is the only reason that I was able to do YouTube, so that feels good. I'm still afraid that that's more true than I'd like it to be, at least in a lot of people's eyes, but it doesn't stop me anymore, and I have a lot of joy making this stuff. So that feels really good. But yeah, I still struggle in the same ways, but what's interesting is it definitely doesn't feel like as much of a struggle.
Now then.
Because I'm not letting the resistance control me. Because the more that you just let yourself, like, you know, do things based on fear, the more that fear pervades everything, and so it's lightening because I am facing it. And that is something a lot of people, especially probably a lot of people in my age bracket, and younger, I'm a millennial, I think a lot of society these days has sort of exacerbated a lot of human fears in younger people, and I think my journey is definitely not even close to, you know, the only one like it for our generation, I'm sure. As much as sometimes I can feel utterly alone and just what my difficulties are and how difficult they are. And the other thing is, it doesn't really matter how alone you are in something, because you can still get out of it. Like, think about that, you know? But what's funny is, for some reason, we get fixated on how alone we are in something. Like, why does that matter? You can still figure out what to do about it. Sometimes it can feel like you can't, but then you get over that and you realize you can, and then it's fine. Anywho, go to Velvet Room! Wait, hold on. I don't know why I did that.
Hello, Trickster.
Well, let's see if I can make anything. I can still not make anything new. It looks like I'm gonna need personas that I have not had access to. And most of the things I need are question marks. So, yeah, they're deeper in. Alright, so, in that case, I'm literally just gonna leave it as it is. Returning already. Unless it's, like, not...
I wish to strengthen it.
I don't know. Does strengthening work the same way? Like, levels, or is it not? I don't know. Don't you need to replace them if they get too much? I hope I'm not just, like, not getting them. I think I'm getting a lot of the same persona. I'm hoping that's the case, and that it's like... Doesn't it let me overwrite like all the other games, or is it like, if I'm maxed out, then it's just going to stay that way, and I'm not going to get any new personas? Is that what happened to me? I don't think so, though. Because I've been getting things like Legion and Shisa from here. And I think Shisa is new? No, is it? No, it isn't, is it? So I think I just need to continue going. And I'll be fine. Alright. So never mind. Yeah, time to head back.
May luck be on your side.
I'm hoping that soon I'll start picking up personas that are higher level, and then everything will change and as far as being able to Velvet Room, but it's clearly not as important as a mechanic in this game, because it just there's less times where you can even do persona things. At least, like, that has definitely been my experience of this, so it's interesting. And also, I have not even figured out how to do the triad fusions, and if I don't need to, I won't. If I don't feel like I need that to beat the game, I won't. I'm gonna keep the party as it is, but what I am gonna do...
We're heading back? Understood.
...is I'm going to... Actually, wait. Are we even able to use our RV right now? Because the Islanders are kinda out to get us. Okay, instead of our RV, we're chilling out here. Alright. I get it. Alright. I'm just gonna use my main party. For the moment, I'm just gonna see if I can just, for the rest of the game, just use Joker and my favorite party. Joker and everyone I've got right now. I might end up actually leveling Yusuke and swapping him out, though. I might just keep him in my party. I don't know why I didn't do that, like, at least. Yeah, I mean, if I actually have him in here for the rest of it, although having him in here for this boss fight is probably not smart, because he's so under-leveled compared to everyone. But I think I might just start doing that. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Poor Yusuke. I kind of wanted to just be surrounded by other women's, but now I want Yusuke in my party. Because I love Yusuke, he's great. Saint's Tunic, but yeah, like, for the moment,
Do you want to equip that?
my party is what I'll
Who
equip.
is it for?
Is he in my party? I'm pretty sure it'll... Oh, no, yeah, I have Morgana in my party, like, and stuff right now. So, like, I don't even have the party. Yeah, okay. I will switch around my party. I'm hoping I can do this with Yusuke, even though he's underleveled. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Okay, so... I'm going to switch my party around first. I can, can't
I'll
I?
just add this.
Can I, like... Yeah, hold on. Yeah, here we go. Never mind. It looks like you need to switch your party around in the metaverse, so...
Mensore, who is it for?
Alright, so I bought his Saint's Tunic. Also, just, you know, as long as I can, I'm gonna upgrade everyone's weapons, because there are better stuff for everyone. So I'm not gonna be having Ryuji or Morgana on... Okay, so... It's gonna be Yusuke... It's gonna be Yusuke, Mikoto, Sophie. Perfect. So... Definitely upgrade Yusuke's everything. Because he's probably gonna need
Who is
it.
it for?
Because he is... I can't see his level in here. Okay.
Which one?
Yeah, it was Yusuke. Just wanted to make sure because it was the same thing that Joker had. There's a lot of the stuff in these games. There's, you know, there's generic male and female armors in these games, which is a very common thing. In fact, I'm pretty sure most games have that. Well, I mean, like, not in the way that these games do. Like, these games usually have, like, male and female variations of, like, different,
Having
like,
trouble deciding?
values of armor.
Who is it for?
Alright. Oh, I keep doing this, okay. And so, I should have Yusuke all weaponed up too. I'm gonna check. Yeah.
Who is it for?
I don't know why I keep backing out.
Mensore.
Now, so, buy weapons. Okay, so now I also need Makoto and Sophie.
Which one? You want this one?
I also need Makoto in my bed, but y'all know that by now. Okay. Sophie, while we're in here. There we go.
You want this one? Do you want to equip that? Thanks for your patronage. Which one?
Assassination top. Haha. Yo-yo used by assassins? Is that even a thing? Probably not. It probably says it is on the internet description, but it's just a pretty deadly yo-yo. So I guess, I mean, that's probably a lie, but cool.
Who is it for?
Protector!
You want
Dog
this
watch
one?
kimono!
Do you want to equip that? Thank you very much.
Made for night shifts to help fight drowsiness. Is that... I'm sure that's not a thing that exists. How would you fight drowsiness with an article of clothing? Also, I can buy accessories. I'm gonna try and buy accessories for everyone if I have the money for that. But I don't think I will after this. We'll see. Maybe for like one or two of them. But I definitely want to always buy... I probably am a little bit too... Like, give me the weapons and the armor, but well, that's probably why I can destroy everything than a lot of other people that play these games. They're even pretty obsessive about it in the games themselves. In like the JRPGs, like in Persona Q, because of how grindy it is, I just end up grinding money all the time and then just getting every single weapon and armor. And that takes a while, but I like grinding in that game and just chilling and watching stuff sometimes, so I do that. And that should be everyone, right? Because I also did get Makoto's best one, right? No, I didn't, which is why I made sure
Thank you very much.
of this. Alright, that should be everyone. I'm not even gonna look again, because that takes energy that is not devoted toward actually moving forward in this game. But, my accessories, at least. I'm gonna probably still favor Makoto.
Which one?
So... Oh, wait, hold on. I've already got her Atom Ring, don't I? And that's what I wanted. Or no, hold on, no. Her Atom thing, right? Hold on. These are different. Negates Rage, Null Dizzy, Null Shock is so null status effects. Very nice. But again, status effects have not been so much of a problem for me. If they are, I'll probably end up buying some of those. But they haven't been. What I will do...
You want this one? You want to equip that? Thanks for your patronage.
And if I have enough money, I will also
Who's it for?
buy one for Yusuke.
Which one?
I don't know why I keep going back too far. That's the thing I do in a lot of menus. A lot of times my fingers will just do things that I would not like to tell it to do anyway, but it's like I keep going back when I still want to be in the menu. It's so weird. I don't know why I do it. The heck? There's those ice attacks. There you go. Oh, 16,000.
Who's it
Okay.
for?
Keeping that in mind, those are about 16,000. And I want them for everyone, basically. So, yeah,
Now then.
gonna save. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cook first so that I have some nice party buff stuff. Actually, wait. Before I cook, I might as well use the rest of this money lying around to buy as many ingredients as I can. And I'm gonna actually use these. Use the food, because I know the food is powerful.
How many would you like?
I'm just gonna start using them because I made so much of it.
Thanks for your patronage.
But yeah, I'm just gonna buy all of these unless
Thank you very much.
I,
Thank you very much.
don't have the money for it. Alright, yeah. I was able to buy all the ingredients that I could. Alright. Kyoto Curry's new. I want to see the new stuff for it, and also SP items, although in this game it's not really near as a thing right at this point anyway. Early on, though, oh boy. It's because I was using too many freaking actual skills when I can mix up, you know, put the types of effects in the fighting, and also I don't even need to worry about trying to make sure that I actually do the effects right now. It's probably because of the fact that I'm not on like higher difficulty. If you were, you probably need to care about that.
This one, huh?
Do I do all of those? No, I'm gonna. I mostly want to do HP to make sure, just in case people are getting pwned. But I have just enough of all of those though, and I know that like rice and stuff is that's for so many of these. But I probably have a lot of that lying around, don't I? So you know what? I'm gonna actually make the Kyoto curry. There you go. There's your curry. Your Kyoto edition curry.
Aha!
Oh, right.
Oh, I remember this. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Zen's curry. It's the curry we made at Zenkichi-san's place. The Kyoto farmed veggies really do add flavor, don't they? Oh yeah, Akane was super stoked about it, huh? Why don't you teach Zenkichi how to make it sometime, then we can have him cook it before her. Oh, cute. It seems the curry was a big hit. Maybe I should eat the leftovers later. And that is what we will do in the midst of battle. Nom nom nom. Because it's a video game. Oh, God. Alright.